If we go to the tools bar on the left-hand side of the screen, we have a couple of widgets. We have the search engine widget, and this is really useful. We can search for some information inside our web pages. So to locate it, we choose the cell in which we want that widget, then go to the tools bar and click on that icon. We have some options here. We have the container tab. This is really simple. We can add some border. We can change the width of the border, the color of the border. We can set some background for the whole container. We can add an image as a background of the whole container. Now we go to the search box tab and we have some default values. We can change the font family, the font size, the font color, the width of the search box, and if we want some background color for that box, let's say black. Now we can set some text for when the search box is empty. The font color for that text. Now we need to set the font color for when the user types in some text, and if we want the background color to change. Let's click on the bottom tab. Same thing, we can change the font family, we can change the font size, the font color. We can change the text that appears on the bottom, and we can add some icon if we want it. Now click on the Results tab. We have a few options here. We can set in which master page we want the results to display. A search results title. We can change that font, the size, the color. We can add a background color, an image background. We can set some margin on the left, right, top, and bottom. We can also edit how the results are going to look like. Since the results are going to be displayed in a table, we can set the width of that table, let's say 400 pixels. How many words before the actual word that we look for we want to display, and how many words after the word that we search for we want to display. We set a font family for the search results, font size, font color. We can also set a background color or an image as a background. And finally, we go to the Results Pager tab. We have the options to select if we want only page numbers, only navigation images with a drop-down list, how many pages we want to show, and since we choose the page numbers, we can edit the font family for those numbers, the font size, the font color. We can select the font family for the current page, the font size. We select a different color. We can also add a background color for the results pager, a background image, or we can add some border. Then we just click OK.